Hey, ladies and gentlemen, babes and girls.
Babes and girls.
Yeah, boys and girls, it's time once again to circle the wagons. Got the Coon Prairie Ramblers in the house. We're going to confabulate, mind meander. We're going to snort, blow our noses. We got KC over there.
Holy
What's
moly.
left of me?
What's left? And we got Luke.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And that's the rest of him.
That's the rest of him.
And we got the amiable alpha male man.
Let's take a vote on that.
Right here,
Self-described.
Let's take a vote on that.
Yeah, and we got the last behind the glass over there, Yatika.
Yeah, we do.
Coming
Yes,
to the
yeah.
Yatika.
Yeah, we ain't got no Laura here. Anyway,
All right.
how's it been going, guys?
It's
Been
been
going good. I got a little disappointed the other night.
No.
Uh-oh.
Nobody on Facebook or nobody called me and reminded me
Nobody.
that it was a night launch. And I love night launches of rockets from Canaveral.
Really?
And if you don't realize it, here in Southwest Florida, you can easily see a night launch.
Oh, that's what you would do? You go out and watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Working
I've
on
got
the
enough
night
geek.
launch.
I've got enough geek in me
Yeah.
that I like stars and I
Yeah.
like moons and the heavenly stars and
Uh-huh,
moons.
yeah.
I don't like
Star-
Hollywood
oh.
stars.
Like Barbra Streisand
And I don't want
and-
somebody shooting the moon at me
Cher.
because they're driving down the road. But I love to watch the rockets, red glare.
Yeah.
The
and,
bombs bursting.
I don't like the bombs
in air.
bursting in air so much.
and the ramparts falling.
And but it had a night launch the other night, and it's usually pretty spectacular. And I did not.
Hey,
get to
those
see
things
it.
that they shoot off, they're weird looking. They don't look like they used to back in the old days.
I've had night lunch a few times.
Well,
Launch
sometimes,
to lunch.
That's right.
Hey, I think my stool's going to break here.
but I was
Too
really
much information there for me.
and we don't have a whole lot of night launches.
Yeah.
Usually they're day launches.
Well, why is that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because they don't have headlights.
headlights.
There's no headlights on the shuttles. The rockets.
Have you ever gone on?
They're flying in the dark
Blind.
when they do that. They're flying
Aim for the
blind.
stars. Just pick a star, any star.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever gone over and watched one?
No, I'm ashamed to say.
What?
In my
I'm ashamed that you haven't
67
done
years
that.
of living here on
Yeah.
this
Some
earth
geek
and
you
living
are.
in Florida since I was
Yeah.
Some
7
geek you
years
are.
old, that I haven't done that.
My
Yeah.
brother-in-law worked for NASA over there, and he was one of the engineers that designed the payload for the shuttles over there, and so he got to see a bunch. I probably could have went right over there and got a ringside seat if I'd have wanted to, but I never.
Yeah, if
never
you're
took
going
him
over
up on
as
it.
just an observer, there's
boundaries
that
Yeah.
you have to stay without.
I could go.
Can you sit in your car and watch it like you're at the movies?
If you find a
not?
parking
Eat
place.
popcorn.
I could have got so close, could have toasted a marshmallow on it, probably.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
yeah.
some serious closeness.
They put out
Just like
some
me.
sparks, don't they?
Poof, and I'd be gone. Be a pile of ashes and the rocket
Hey,
would be gone.
did Luke ever come back from his trip to Canaveral?
He
But
got-
hey,
he
did
got
they
lost.
change? They changed the name. Remember years ago from Cape Canaveral to
Cape
Cape
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Then they changed it back, didn't they? To Cape
I think
Canaveral.
Kennedy, I don't know if it was after his assassination or because he was so big on the space race and us getting
I
to the
think it
moon
was
before the
after
rest
he
of
Afterwards,
was assassinated, and then they changed it. But,
But
didn't
they-
they change it back again to Cape? Isn't it back to Cape
Yeah, I
Canaveral?
don't hear anybody say
Well, when
Cape
did they do
Kennedy
that? They
anymore.
snuck it back like that or something?
Yeah.
It's been that way. You don't hear everybody say Cape Kennedy anymore.
That's right. Unless there's a certain part of that cape over that's named Kennedy. or
Maybe we
something.
ought to go over there.
Road
It's the
trip.
next
Yeah.
Coon Prairie Live.
Oh, yeah.
They got any
we're
good
live
restaurants
here.
over
Sorry,
there?
you guys can't hear us because of the rumble of the rocket.
Let's get ready to rumble.
But I did. I missed that, and I was kind of upset about it. But I got over it real quick because I looked online and I got to watch it online.
That's
It
even
wasn't
better
live,
because you
but I
can
got to see
replay it.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool launch.
You got to be outside freezing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
I could
That
only
feeling.
imagine.
the first astronaut? I mean, you know, you're going boldly somewhere where no man's gone
Into
before.
space.
Yeah.
Into
You don't know what's
space.
going to happen. You may.
Right.
I
Maybe
don't
all
know.
those
You
science
go
fiction movies were real.
That's right. It could implode. The aliens could get you. I
Or
mean,
it could
you're out
implode
there.
or explode. You don't know what's going to
Yeah.
happen up there. Or it could be some sort of microorganisms that we've never
Jump
heard
on
of
you.
that jump on you and you
Have
bring
mercy.
back, or you bring back a hitchhiker
Yeah.
that you
Or
didn't
you running
want.
out of gas up there?
Right. I
Come
think.
back with space crabs or something. Forget that.
Yeah. But can you? I mean, I just can't even imagine that. I mean, now it's a lot different. They've been up there so many times
Yeah.
and all, and they know what.
I still
to
wouldn't
expect.
go. I look, something would happen that I didn't like.
Yeah. I think it's foolish that they're investigating Mars Like they're
Like
going
there's
to
somebody up there.
put a bunch of us up
Better
there.
work on saving the earth.
Well,
Yeah.
'Cause we ain't going
in
nowhere.
all fairness, a lot of the technology that we enjoy today, we have to thank the space program for.
Okay.
Like
Excellent.
the internet, like
Yeah.
our cell phones, cell phones don't work off of
yeah.
satellites, but
You have to have a pretty good carrier or program
our
for that.
TVs do, and
Yeah.
a lot of our information are in our defense system and our weather. The fact that they can predict weather and forecast so much better than they used to could is because of the space programs.
Yeah.
Man, you are a geek, a space
I
geek.
am. I like it. I think
Wow.
in probably if I had really ever thought about it, I might have become a meteorologist. I love meteorology.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it. I got a little bit of, probably more than most people.
Yeah, and you're always putting that stuff on Facebook, like that storm's coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what is surprising to me?
Storm chaser.
I'm a news geek too.
Yeah?
I mean,
Oh,
I
boy.
love, and it kind of kills me now to read and to follow a lot of the things on the news because they're so much negative and so much of the bad stuff. And but I used to if I went out of town for the day, say I was going to Orlando or Miami or Tampa or whatever.
Yeah.
First thing I used to do is I'd stop and get a newspaper. And usually when you're in Tampa or Miami or wherever, there's someone on the side. You know, you had to get out of the car. You pull up to a red light,
Somebody selling
and
them.
somebody runs up there.
A newsboy wearing a hat like me and Mel are wearing today.
Right, and they're selling newspapers, and you buy newspapers. And
Extra,
now
extra, read all about
I
it.
would always get newspapers from wherever I went, and I'd read them and all, you know, and work their crossword puzzles. I didn't want to
No joke.
Yeah. I was a big crossword puzzle
Are you-
geek, too.
I do mine in ink.
You do?
I
Now,
do
that's
too.
one thing.
I
I
still got
started
it.
reading pencil.
And I still got to correct it once in a while. But
Yeah, I do
mine
too,
in
but
ink.
it's easier to write on newspaper with an ink pen than it is a pencil, and it's easier to see what you wrote.
Yeah.
Sometimes a pencil, maybe I'll use a colored pencil.
Have mercy.
Now, don't jump on me for using that word.
Colored? Oh,
Have
okay.
mercy. Speaking of newspapers, I a long time ago I had to with the newspaper, working for the newspaper, we got to go meet a bunch of. We got to we had a guest speaker at a luncheon, and it was Fred Laswell, who drew Snuffy Smith for like
Right.
50 years, and I got to meet him, and I even got one of his big drawings and stuff like that hanging at my house. Got him to autograph it, and anyway, I think he was from Miami or somewhere down there, but he said he started out as a newsboy on the side of the road selling newspapers. He was a little boy, and there was there's a lot of Spanish and Cubans and all that big community down there. And he was selling his papers near there. And he noticed he wasn't selling any papers hard there. Once in a while, somebody would buy one. He stood on the corner just trying to sell. And when he was a little boy, nobody would buy them. So he thought for a second. And so he looked through the paper real quick, and that day's edition, and found the obituaries. And he found a Spanish name like Salvatore. And so he started screaming on the side of the road, holding the paper, "Salvatore is dead! Salvatore is dead!" And they said he sold out them papers just like that. They were gone before he knew what happened.
Read
True
all
story.
about it. Read all about it.
True story.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Somebody bought the paper, then they're looking through, where's Salvatore? Where's Salvatore?
And who was that?
Exactly. They thought it was because it's a common name, so they're kidding somebody
Yeah.
named that down there.
Now, I was down in Miami 2 weeks ago, and instead of selling newspapers, this one guy was on the side of the road selling bottled water.
What an
He had a
invention.
little cooler,
Why
iced
not?
down water, and then when
And people were
stopped-
buying it.
Yeah, they were.
That's a good idea.
Hey, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, speaking of selling, somebody's got to go sell some ads because we got to be out of here in just a couple seconds. But we'll be back with segment 2 before you can see Mel Jackson.